And I'm gonna be honest with you. My first impressions was I was pretty much underwhelmed. Why was I underwhelmed? It's the simple fact that it didn't change too much. I mean, like I said, I guess if it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's what they say. But the overall form factor of the Nintendo Switch 2 is pretty much the same with different colors. It's slightly bigger. There are some problems I've seen with it. I'm gonna point them out. Like, let's see if I can find the problems here. Like, that's good. Okay, that's okay. Okay, same buttons, slightly bigger. Kickstands slightly better because the last kickstand was really flimsy. I mean, I can't believe they actually let that out of the factory with a kickstand where if you tilt it a certain way, it will just drop over completely, and it's really flimsy. I think my brother had one of those, and the kickstand's broken now. It's like it just isn't tough enough for like a child to use. And I had other problems. Like this kickstand's way better. Look at that. You can see it's more sturdy. I mean, yeah, everything can break if it's made out of plastic, but this one looks like it won't fall over as much. Whereas the last kickstand, just around here, that was a kickstand just there. And it had to, put on the weight of the whole of the Nintendo Switch screen. That's better. Look at that. The angle there is pretty decent. Be angled. Nice. Pretty decent. The Joy Cons is where I have the most biggest problems. Like, this looks good. Looks good. But here's the problem right here. This. Where the Joy-Con slid into place, this seems like there's a socket. And I'm going to be honest with you, like, if you had someone that's really young playing with a Joy-Con, they're going to keep breaking them if they're young. And, could they slide into place? You could buy a new one, and it doesn't affect the overall Nintendo Switch screen itself. The Joy-Cons are just broken. But with this, it looks like there are these two black things right here. I'm saying black things, the ports. If those two ports, if one port here and one port on the other side, if those ports got broken, that's it for you, right? You know. So if you put this Joy-Con into the screen, and you have a child doing it, and it doesn't slide to place properly, and they break this, that's it. You need to get a whole new Nintendo Switch too. You know, that they're going backwards. Where if this was just a magnet and if this was just two magnetic, uh, this was a magnet and that was a magnet and it both slide into place, I'd be like, wow, that's a good idea. But it's not magnetic. It doesn't slide into place. It has to click into this, and if that breaks, you're screwed. That's my major problem that I'm looking at for the future. That's why I'm a bit cautious about buying it. I'm gonna see what happens. I want to see any when they do release it. I'm not gonna be the first one to buy it. I'm gonna let other people just do the testing ground for me, and when they they go and do their mistakes, then I'll be like, okay, yeah, don't see how Nintendo didn't see this coming. Look at that, there it is again. If that breaks, you're screwed. Well, our overall form factor the same. Looks sleek. It hasn't really changed much. I'm looking at maybe they might do the classic colors later on. But I think this is gonna be the new color. It looks good overall. Looks pretty nice. Like gonna launch from a Mario Kart game. which is a must buy for any Mario Kart enthusiast. As for Mario Kart itself, it's, I can't explain this, but graphically, Mario Kart's it doesn't really get that. It's like how good can the graphics be? It's a certain level of improvement graphically that you can do. The most they can do is like add more characters on the screen that they couldn't do before, but graphically, we're at a standard of a level of where you can't get no better than what it's at. So yeah, it's pretty decent. Liking what I'm seeing. That's my review. My view is that it looks good, like the colors, like the kickstand, but the Joy Cons slotting into the screen. That's my major gripe. I'm really in a situation where I'm thinking if those break, everything's gone. We need to find a way to repair it. And I feel that's going to be the major problem with this that people are going to buy, and that may be what keeps breaking. Where before they had something that slid into place, and it's really hard to slide something into place and break it. But that clicking that in, I mean, I could be wrong. It could be something that slides in and it's really sturdy, but we'll see when it's released. All right, bye.